Hey everybody, what's going on? 801, it's your friend James Shaw. Thank you so much for being here this morning and happy Wednesday. I'm glad that you're here. We are back and better than ever. We're ready for a great day. We're wrapping up. We're not wrapping up anything. We're continuing the conversation we had yesterday. We are going to be in this book shift a lot because the conversation's super important that we're having, and we're going to focus on one line today, one sentence. It's one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 words. 7 words, and we're going to spend 20 minutes on it, and it's going to change your world. But before we do that, something good. Adriana Rodriguez, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Well, I want to give a big shout out to Laura Lynn Ball. She and her team, they're just amazing. Yes, after yesterday's call, I texted her and I told her I had a situation that was very unique and needed a lot of creativity. Her team got going and it seems like we're going to be able to get them alone, but it was truly grateful for her and the way they work it all together. It was just beyond what I can tell you. Like about 7 other lenders had tried and nobody had been able to get it. So if you guys have not given her a chance, she is truly wonderful.
Laura Lynn's great. I've known her for 15 years almost, and she's an Inspire member. She's fully engaged in what we do. She knows what she's doing. Laura Lynn, if you're on, put your contact info in the chat. I'm a big fan of hers. Thank you, Adriana.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you got it. Jan, good morning. Jan Gunter, are you there? Good morning.
Huge problem. Sorry. Sunday, we celebrated our daughter's 35th birthday, and 2 years ago, she had a late miscarriage and was dealing with that right around her birthday. So to be able to celebrate on Sunday with her and her husband and her 11-month-old baby was just the height of my big wine.
That is so beautiful. I'm glad that you got to experience that, and great news for her, Jan. Thank you so much. Last one, Laney Lane. Good
Good
morning.
morning from Jupiter, South Florida. I need to, so when we met however many years ago at PIP 1 and you had the cruise for Paul Corey's birthday,
Yeah.
I sat on the bus next to Divya and not knowing anything. Fast forward all of these years later, and Divya and Jack and this whole community has literally carried me when I couldn't carry myself and my brain and my I'm not good enough, I can't do this, I'm a loser, and all these the old tapes, John Acuff. So fast forward to where we are today, and I had 2 listing appointments yesterday. I had one, I got the other one. I was up against 4 luxury Uber agents in Boca. I don't know if I got it. However, the people that helped me the last 2 weeks with my language, who I am, how I carry myself has changed my world. And I did not have, believe it or not, with all of these listings and appointments and everything that I've gone on in sales, I had no structure. I had no structure from start to finish on a listing appointment. I kid you not, I have been winging it for all these years. These people poured into me, and I now know what you say. When you say it is a skill-based market, I have that now. And I am crazy confident because of the people in this group. And I cannot, my whole world is because of these people that have helped me. So I need to say thank you so much.
Well, I'm glad you thanked him. You're on this call basically every day for, I don't know, 5 years. You
Yeah.
have been part of Inspire really since close to the beginning. You've come to every event we've done, and I've said it a lot about you, Lainey, to watch the progression of just how your business has grown and how your skill set has grown and all that stuff over that 5+ years is cool to watch. Folks, it's proof that when you hang out with the right people, you focus on the right things, that the business grows and gets better, and it's about improving our skill. Lainey, thank you so much.
No, thank
Today at
you.
2 o'clock Eastern is about improving your skill as well. I'm really pumped. Anna Kruger has taught her program for years, and we connected in the spring, and she said she wanted to change it up a little bit and come partner with what we're doing over here in Pivot and the Inspire Collective and teach a group coaching program for us. And we're really, really, really excited about it. And Anna's going to do a free session of her program today. Yes, we're going to give you information about how you can enroll in her full piece. And if you want to do that, that would be great. We would love to have you. And you can attend today without worrying that if you don't get out your credit card, you're going to miss out. So I would love for you to join her free session today. Link is in the chat. It's at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. noscripts.jamesdshaw.com. noscripts.jamesdshaw.com. And she's going to talk about being authentic, being you, to truly connect with people through the right types of language patterns. Now, if anyone's going to ask me if it's going to be recorded, I want you to think about it. It's 2025. It's 2025. So it'll be recorded, but I'm excited. Anna Kruger's smart, and she's on the call. Anna Kruger's on the call. So we'll see you this afternoon, 2 o'clock. Anna, you excited? I'm excited. Oh, she's in a coffee shop.
I'm very excited, but I'm quietly excited because I'm in a coffee shop.
At the coffee shop. Yeah, I got you. So we'll see everybody at 2 o'clock this afternoon. One thing that I think is really important about the business right now, I was having this conversation yesterday in a team meeting in Springfield, Missouri. I love doing those little pop-ins to the team meetings in Springfield, Missouri. And they said to me, the market feels so much slower right now. And I went and pulled the number. And the reason why the market feels so much slower in Springfield, Missouri right now is inventory is up 185% since 2022. 185% increase in inventory since 2022. But, so wouldn't it feel like it slowed down if your inventory was up 185% in 3 years? Yes. But what it's basically back to is pre-pandemic levels. It's gone back to where it was going into the pandemic, but because everything moves so quickly during the pandemic, that it feels like when it gets back to that level, it feels like it's really slow. And the conversation we had was how important it is that you connect with your database. The agents who live commission check to commission check are going to struggle, but the agents who are focused on the process of staying in contact with their database and building a deep pipeline are going to be just fine. And Gary talks about this in Shift, page 16. 1 line, 7 words. Build a fortress around what you have. Build a fortress around what you have. Write that down. Put it on a Post-it. Put it on a Post-it and put it in front of your desk. Save it as the wallpaper on your phone. Build a fortress around what you have. Now, the only thing you have that no one else has is your database and the relationships that live inside of it. That's it. Everyone has access to the listing inventory. Everyone has the ability to host an event. Everybody has the ability to search up stuff in the multiple listing service. Everybody has it. What you have that no one else has is the database and the relationships you have in it. And you have to build a fortress around that. You got to protect it. And the only way you can do that is by communicating with it on a consistent way. 100 touches-ish a year, whatever it is for you. I don't know. I always throw out the number 100 because it's shocking to people, but it could be 30 and it could be 300. I don't know what it is. You have to decide how many touches do I need to have around my database so that I build a fortress around it so I can protect it. So that when these people that are in my database go from not needing me to needing me, they'll call me. That's what we got to do, is build a fortress around it. Let's talk about doing that. And Jenny, I know you do that. You've built a fortress around your database. Let's talk about it. Good morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, we hear you great.
Oh, perfect. Well, yeah, James, I mean, just at our team meeting this week, we just looked at.
Oh, what'd you look at, Jenny? We lost you. Wait, what did you look at?
Make sure that we're doubling down and loving on our people. And especially when I heard you say that Anna, now it's, 175 contacts to get to that closing, right? So we looked at that as a team. Where are we? And if most of our business is coming from our past clients, our clients referring us in our database, then, what are the consistent things that we're still continuing to do? And that is each week having a designated call day to go back through old leads, past clients, making sure that the home anniversaries are getting called. We're still putting a postcard in the mail for their birthdays, their home anniversaries with a QR code. They can look at an updated CMA of their property and continuing running the play, right? We're still continuing to have the football magnet and giveaway, James. I've shared all these years. It's just staying consistent no matter what's happening in the market. A monthly newsletter that adds value and giving back to the community, as well as staying active on our socials and connecting with our people. So I think just the whole point is consistency. I know it's a surprise, but that's it.
And And figure out what your plays are and then run them. Like there's no right way to do anything necessarily, but figure out what you're willing to do on a consistent basis and then go run that.
That's
Jenny,
right.
thank you. Is Oklahoma going to be in good this year, Jenny?
We'll see what happens, James Shaw.
All right. All right. We shall
We'll
see.
see. Yeah.
We'll see. Donna Gilbert, good morning.
Good morning, and thank you. I wanted to mention this yesterday, but you said we were talking about it today, so I waited. So I want to put a line under the relationships in your database. It isn't just the names and the people. Yes, I agree 100%. You have to stay consistently in contact, but you really have to double down on making sure you're having a relationship. James, you tell us all the time. Do you talk to them when they're not paying you? This is when it becomes absolutely critical, because I could have them in my database and another agent has them in their database. We're all sending them stuff, but who are they going to connect to? Who are they going to remember? Who really leaned into them? That's the fortress that I think he's talking about, strengthening that relationship.
You got the way you have a relationship is that we're in dialogue. We're doing things together. We're hanging out. Now, by the way, a dialogue could be you have an event and you run your 7 touches, around the event, then include a call and an email and a text, and then they don't come. You're still in relationship, right? How many of you have had people you've invited to every event, they've never come, and then they send you a referral? So we've got to be in some sort of flow, and it's not a passive flow. We've got to be in some sort of active relationship. Donna, thank you so much. Donna Gilbert wearing her own shirt. WWDD, what would Donna Gilbert do? Donna Gilbert would be in relationship with her database. That's what she would do. So would Julie Hess. Good morning.
Good morning. I go back to thinking about Phil M. Jones. I've been watching his podcast that I think was last year with Jason Abrams. I watched it 3 times. I'm taking notes. The man makes a lot of sense. The one thing that he said, which kind of shocked me, not shocked me, but went, whoa. He said, you may think they are your clients, and yet are they thinking you're their agent? And I went, whoa. And we do build a fortress around, and yet listening to Erica yesterday on Pivot, not Pivot, help me out.
In the Inspire call, we did our Inspire call on social media.
Thank you. And I thought it was interesting because she talked about staying in conversation. And then that goes back to what Donna just said about really building that relationship, talking to them all the time about everything and anything except real estate, really building that. But then again, it takes me back to, if you have any questions about anybody in your database, go back to that 7 levels of communication. Just calling, if you had a friend, family, coworker, neighbor that was thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, and they called you to see, hey, do you have a real estate agent? Do you have one that you would refer? And find out, clean up your database. And they may say, absolutely, it'd be you. Great. If they say it's somebody else, great. How can I be second? Like, it's a great 7 level of communications where I learned that's a great way to clean up your database and actually know who in your database are your cheerleaders. But
that's a system. Thank you, Julie. Dean Moss, good morning.
Good morning, James. Thank you so much, very much for the opportunity. I think the word of the day, I feel like Sesame Street, is consistency. Okay. You have to be in consistent communication with the people that are in your database. And you always have to think in terms of the benefit to you is in terms of why would they work with you? If you work with me, the benefit is ... and determine what it is for you. Now, for me, I'm always looking out for them. I'm always there. I'm not afraid to say things that might be a little off kilter. And they know that about me. They know my unique personality because they're part of my database. So always play into what their benefit is all the time you talk to them. And even if it's something where they don't need anything, you sold them a house, they don't want another house, just keep in contact with them. And always listen carefully is the other thing too, because some people go by that. They have this script in their head and they go through it. And you never know when you're going to get the last tidbit, something they need from you. So keep that open ear, if you will, every time you talk to them. Thanks for letting me share.
Every one of you on this call, 924 of you, have a decision to make. Is this business for you about making the most money possible or helping as many people as possible? You have to decide. I don't actually care which one you pick. Know that you can be successful with both as the priority, but you can have only one priority. Is your priority going to be making as much money as possible or helping as many people as possible? If your goal is making as much money as possible, all you're going to do every day is figure out where can I get a lead, where can I get a lead, where can I get a lead. And if your focus is where can I get a lead, then the relationship part drops, right? It's going to come down because you care less about the relationship and more about the lead. And you can be successful running a business that way. It's a choice that you have to make. Now, if you're going to want to help the most amount of money or help the most amount of people possible, then now we put an emphasis on relationship. The relationship part of that elevates, and you are in flow with people. You call and say things like, you know what, I just drove by your neighborhood and it made me think of you and I wanted to see how you're doing. And you don't go, by the way, who do you know from church or work that wants to buy a home or something? You don't do that. You just, hey, I just wanted I was thinking about you. That's people and helping the most amount of people possible. Now, by the way, if you help a lot of people, you're going to make a lot of money. But you get to pick. You get to pick as the focus. You can only have one priority. Look it up. By definition, priority is one. Is the priority going to be money or people? Now, most of you are saying people in the chat. And that's when Donna Gilbert says, well, if your focus is on people, then you have to talk to them when they aren't paying you. And so many agents only talk to people if they're getting paid. Because you've got a commission coming or it's a lead you want to focus on or something like that. Then you talk to them because you're about to get cash money records. But after you pick up your cash money records, you don't talk to them anymore for 10 years. And then all of a sudden they text you and they're like, hey girl, hey, and you're like, new phone, who dis? Like you don't know who, but if you're in a flow and it's about relationship, the money will show up. I don't care which one you pick. It's up to you. Janine, I haven't seen your hand up before. Dawn, stand by. Janine, go ahead.
Good morning. Thank you so much. I've been very, very intentional about what I say to who I'm speaking with. I reached out to a person who is a math tutor who tutored my son and my daughter. And ultimately, I'll get to the point. I said, what do I have to do to get you to say my name as soon as you hear someone talking about selling or buying? And so I asked her for a referral relationship. I will put your name forward. I have a lot of friends who have kids in college and high school. I'll put your name forward if you put mine forward. Done. So now I've got that relationship with her. One more thing, thinking outside of the box, I went to a local nursing home. Long story short, I'm going to be their go-to realtor, and they have 6 other branches, and now they're going to choose me to be their go-to realtor corporately to help families who are in need.
Sometimes all we got to do is ask for the referral. Thank you, Janine. Dawn Little, thank you. Good morning.
After I was taking Monday's call really seriously. I reached out to Robin Perone because I connected with her after watching her video and interview, and she was amazing and helped me with a lot of nuggets on and I realized that I'm actually doing the things. And when you said you need to be comfortable, like you need to worry about, like, figure out, are you doing it to help people or money? And then if you're doing, you have to be comfortable knowing that it's not going to come right away. It's not going to be tomorrow if you're doing it to help. I love helping people and being genuine with whatever I'm doing. My clients know it. I just had somebody reach out to me and he said, hey, I just gave my coworker your number. I have clients texting me pictures of their siding they're having put it on. He's like, come over and see my house because I did this stuff. And it made me realize that I am doing the things, and you have to be comfortable with knowing that it's not going to come right away. Just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. And then it's going to eventually show up, because I have a listing coming up from a client I helped 4 times past, and they're my people. And I look down and I do open houses past clients, and I'm getting referrals, and that's what it's about. So I'm digging deep, and I've changed a lot of stuff. I hired a new coach, and I'm so excited to work with her. And I'm just doing everything I can to get rid of all the muck and dig in to this community, inspire, doing everything I can, because I know I'm going to build even further than I have right now.
Your
So I'm
business is,
excited.
it's been fun to watch your business
It's
grow over time
growing.
and see your skill set grow over the time you've been here. You've been a longtime member of what we do, and it's been really cool to watch too. I think that there's 2 things in that before we go. One is you do have to trust the time. As long as you do the right things more often than not, then time, over time, you will win. right? Usually if you do the right things. Now, some of you are going, but I don't have time. Like, I don't have time. Then you know what? You're going to have to put a focus on finding some leads, which means you have to go to the extreme. The one thing talks about living life at the extremes sometimes, and you might have to do that for a period of time. You might be in that spot where you really need to be doing 3 open houses every week, you know, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. And on Tuesday, you door knock 100 doors for your Wednesday open house. And on Thursday, you door knock 100 doors for your Saturday open house. And on Friday, you door knock 100 doors for your Sunday open house. And on Monday, you do your follow-ups, and you just have to rinse and repeat that for a period of time, right? As Kim Wallace says, get in your real estate bag for a period of time. You're going to have to do that because you need some cash coming in. I get it. There's a bunch of people on this call, probably over 400 or 500 that are in that spot. And while you're doing that, figure out how to put a focus on relationship so that you don't have to do that forever. That you do that for 90 days. You can do anything for 3 months. You do that for 90 days, and then you start to get into a flow where the pipeline fills itself instead of you having to constantly fill the pipeline. That's where we are right now. I want you to quit living commission check to commission check and start living by a pipeline that grows because you're committed to a process that leads to results. Join Anna Kruger this afternoon, 2 o'clock Eastern time for No Scripts. I don't want no scripts. Join her this afternoon, 2 o'clock Eastern. The link is in the chat, noscripts.jamesdshaw.com. We will hopefully live stream it inside of the Facebook group. It will be recorded because it is 2025. We'll email the recording to everybody who registers. noscripts.jamesdshaw.com. We'll see you at 2 Eastern. Got your inspiration. Go put in the perspiration. Bye.
Thank you, James.
You got it.
Bye.